Take the exit. Turn right into the drive-thru.
Nope, I'm making dinner tonight.
You don't have time. Josh has practice.
Oh, that's right. I'll just get a salad.
And fries?
No, just the salad.
But salad cancels fries.
Salad only.
Fries.
Salad.
Fries.
Food noise isn't fair, but Mochi Health is. The affordable GLP-1 source that puts you on the road to successful weight loss.
Hey, can I get the...
Fries.
Salad. Sorry.
Learn more at joinmochi.com. Mochi members have access to licensed physicians and nutritionists. Results may vary.
That's the sound of a big deal. At Wayfair, that sound happens a lot. Dream sofa for half the price? Big deal. New dining table you've been eyeing for months? Big deal. Finally picking up those last few pieces and finishing that bedroom? Now that's a really big deal. Whatever your home needs, Wayfair has the selection, the savings, and over millions of 5-star reviews to back it up. Shop Wayfair.com today before someone else snags your big deal.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
Hola, Terrans. Bienvenido to The Mysterious Chirp. This is R.A.V.E.N. Buckle up and prepare for takeoff.
So, Nexia, your last 2 posts were short-term. Any reason for that?
Prior to signing on to the Mysterious, I was aboard the Jade, a trill ship, mostly in the Sagittarius Dwarf Galaxy. I was a line chef and publican. You know, a pub tender.
Yeah, I do know what a publican is. And?
My Onaya became terminally ill.
I'm so sorry. What happened?
I got home as soon as I could. I'm sure you've learned I'm Lyrian. My family needed me to sing our mother off to the next journey in peace with them.
Oh, that's
Explain.
lovely.
Lyrians have tight-knit families, no matter how far apart in space we might be. We Lyrians also excel in understanding people's feelings. That's part of why I'm a good pub tender. But it's also why my presence was required for my family.
That will be all.
Purser Sammi Love is approaching with intent to knock.
Let her in, please, Raven. Thank you.
Sammi Love entering.
Detective Chief Inspector, Sergeant Boorsha, thank you. It's all been overwhelming.
Am I still free to go?
Of course.
Take care of your customers. Yes, good care of them. God.
Thank you.
Nexia, Marv has been asking for you.
Scots Wales. Is this about the shipment of Brussels sprouts?
What brings you, Purser Love?
Paperwork, DCI Bridges, as usual.
Yes?
I've spoken with Chief Mate McQueen, and we've reviewed data with R.A.V.E.N. It appears the glitch we experienced when onboarding was limited to the Mysterious. No one else at the port, ships included, experienced it. Our best guess is the disruption was initiated on or near the Mysterious.
And the paperwork? Any anomalies?
We're not sure. We'll need to do an inventory check at the next space station, the Stanley K. We're scheduled to unload a lot of our cargo there anyway.
Bridges! I got here on time, and I have about 10 seconds before Marv will be serving roasted Xavia for evening meal.
Let her in, Raven.
Scots Wales, it's about time. I think I grew a beard. Hey, Sammi.
Hello, Xavia. DCI Bridges, Sergeant Boorsha. I'll let you know if I learn anything else. R.A.V.E.N. is the hot front.
Okay, let's get down to copper pots. I don't know a Scotsing thing, except that Marv is grumpier than usual. McQueen actually spaced out mid-sentence, something I have never seen before and didn't think was possible. Lieutenant Canon has gone whale wild knitting. Beautiful, but strange objects for everyone on board. And who is this Hack's character?
We don't know much, but...
I swear to the Horse Lords, I've seen him before. Somewhere I was tending pub, but not here. Someplace dubious. That I can tell you. I was in my blue phase.
What were you...
Don't ask, Boorsha. I don't ask you what you were doing on Banu, having a conversation in the back of the tavern with One-Eyed Joe.
One-Eyed Joe?
Can I go now?
I have some more questions
Luckily,
for you.
I told Sindarin you needed to speak to him urgently. I said he was to wait outside the door. Gotta go. The biscuits wait for no one. Raven. Raven, just open the door, please.
Detective Inspector.
It's fine, and please send Sindarin in.
Raven, could you add cardamom to my list?
Of course. Sindarin, please enter. Buena suerte, Sindarin.
Have a seat, Sindarin. Huh. So, Bedoga, yes. I know a lot about Bedoga. A lot. So don't try pulling the knitwear over my eyes, Whalo.
Excuse me?
Please. In no universe that I know of does a dignitary, minor or otherwise, from Bedoga deliberately choose a third-rate cargo ship as a means of travel. What are you hustling? Are you scoping out the mysterious for possible illicit transport of exotic fauna? Or exquisite antique knitwear?
Neither. Nothing of the kind. I merely wish to save our people some credits and take a cheaper transport.
Ha! Well, Mr. Dignitary Smoothness, that explanation flies about as well as a whale in space.
Boorsha? There are space whales. Where are you going with this?
There is? Okay. Let me give it to you not crookedly, Sindarin, if that's even your real name. Why were you asking questions of the dock workers on Banu? Why did you skip important sessions at the research conference and go looking for knitted goods in the village market, Answer me that.
I wasn't.
We can have you held for questioning, Sindarin, at the next spaceport. Stanley K Space Station, I believe. It's pretty small, meant more for cargo than passengers. You could be stuck there a while.
You need to spill that tea all over yourself and then wash out and air that dirty laundry pronto.
Okay then, held for questioning it is. Raven, could you contact...
No, please don't. I will tell you more about my reason for choosing the mysterious chirp, but it cannot leave this room. The information I give must be officially sealed.
Raven?
It is done.
Thank you. Have you heard of the species Knits?
Are you kidding me? In the Wombat Wars of 413, Vernicious Knits were hired as mercenaries and saved the day. Until their contract ended, they were still on world, and they ate the entire settlement of Tycholat L'Elevator.
There are many kinds of Knits, but we are all, as they say, species at risk of extinction.
We?
I am an auspicious Knit.
What?
Please, I beg you, you cannot tell anyone. Auspicious Knits are unreasonably fortunate. Because we are lucky beyond what you can imagine could be true. My people are usually enslaved or murdered.
And what? You're hiding from someone aboard a cargo ship? I find that hard to believe. You've been too visible.
I am looking for someone I know to be aboard this ship. A being, a child, who is another species of Knit. Perhaps the only one of his kind.
What is he, a delicious Knit? Ha!
In part, I'm sure. I believe he's mostly a nutritious Knit. Possibly a vermitricious Knit. They are very rare. Most are eaten in infancy by percolets. Big appetite, big heart, and a perfect meal.
Xavia did mention an uptick in knitwear.
We'll look into it. When we dock, I may ask you to remain on board.
I won't leave him.
Uh-huh. Raven, is Lonnie Guyver waiting?
Lonnie Guyver arrived 12.4 centons early.
Raven, please let her in. Thank you, Sindarin. That's all we have for now.
Brilliant engineer entering.
Thanks, babe. DCI Bridges, Sergeant Boorsha. What can I do for you?
Thank you, Sindarin. Thank you, Guyver. Have a seat.
Thank you.
Door sealed.
Nice hat, Guyver. Looks new.
And knitted. What's that on the side? Is that a built-in headset?
Isn't it fabulous? I was able to create a one-to-one channel with R.A.V.E.N for it. For onboard emergencies and repairs, of course.
Who gave that to you? Sindarin?
Sindarin? No. It was just waiting for me in the coffee nook.
Sammy's temporary office.
Sure, but it's not like there's a door. It's an alcove off the hallway.
How did you know it was for you?
There's a stick figure person, the letter V and the letter R, stitched onto the side. See?
Is there anyone on board that you've seen before off ship in unusual circumstances?
Honey, I've seen everyone on board the ship off board in unusual circumstances. Who do you think they call when there's a problem? And I don't believe I'm required to tell you more than that.
Hey, now.
I'll tell you one thing, though. Someone has been eating all the snacks out of the cabinet at the coffee nook and making the Nook's auto chef overproduce cherries.
Doesn't R.A.V.E.N have visuals in that?
There's no cameras in the cabinets, and the one above the counter sometimes has Sammy's paperwork in front of it. Oops.
Convenient.
Listen, that's all I know. I'm being paid. Gotta go.
Nos vemos ahorita, corazón mío.
First Mate Levi Archer. Have a seat, please.
I'm not sure what I can tell you. I don't rightly know.
How do you know the victim, Chakar Wazak?
I don't even know the name. And he had no face to speak of when I saw the crime scene.
You don't know? You shared conversation over a mug of Kafirsky and Tavrabel with him on Banu. Speaking of mugs, here's his image.
When was this?
A paw full of days prior to the conference at the Banu Research Station.
Well, I was sitting at the Heyart quite a few moon times before the conference. And during the conference, for what that's worth to you.
Heyart? And what's that?
A tavern, pub, diner, local watering hole. It's the only one in the village, and seeing as how I was there most every moonrise while I was in the vicinity, I've shared a mug with a many passer-through. Don't rightly recollect each every one. For that matter, I only remember one face from those bleak days. That of the pub tender.
Convenient.
Also convenient that you were between posts and Wazak was scheduled to be the number one for the mysterious chirp.
I don't know nothing about that. Y'all got me all wrong.
I hope so. Dismissed.
Door opening. First Mate Archer, Chief Mate McQueen has requested a meeting in her office at your earliest convenience. I suggest now.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
See you soon, Archer.
La puerta está cerrando.
Why didn't you tell me ahead of time about Chakar Wazak and First Mate Levi Archer?
I only just found out. I have a couple of contacts on Banu, both on the desert side and the rainforest side.
Oh?
Last time when we were aboard the Chirp, when you nailed those two for smuggling the weapon-grade fuel, there was a murder on Banu, and at the time, we thought they were related. So I began investigating smuggling practices on that planet. I cultivated some connections. Fuel isn't typically smuggled off Banu, but copperware, plants, and rainforest animals are. And beautifully made cooking knives.
Any other connections to the crew of the Mysterious? Nexia Xyrel is also a recent addition.
No, but I'm not sure about the circus team. Background check on all of them is sketchy, except for Hacks. His is squeaky clean.
Now that's odd. Once again, we find Adida on the periphery. Keep up the good work, Boorsha. But watch your potagium. I get the feeling not even Sammi is telling us everything she knows.
Phoenix Society for Burn Survivors is the leading national nonprofit organization dedicated to empowering people affected by a burn injury. Phoenix Society serves burn survivors, loved ones, burn care professionals, researchers, and anyone else committed to supporting the burn community and building a safer world. The organization sees a future where no one facing the life-changing effects of a burn injury is forced to journey through healing alone. For more information, visit www.phoenix-society.org.
Archer is coming down the hallway.
Thank you, Raven. Just let him in when he arrives, would you?
Letting him know you're a step ahead?
I wish I were.
Come in, number one.
Okay to trouble you? I could come back.
You're my superior officer. Now it's fine, sir. Raven?
Door is sealed.
Would you like a seat?
No, sir, I'd prefer to stand, ma'am.
Oh, it's like that, is it? What do you want, Archer? What do you want with my ship and me? So help me, Wales. If you've played me, if you've staged our accidental meeting on Jemison, let's just say I have special skills that I honed in the war. If your honey sweet words were a lie, that's fine. Welcome to being alive, McQueen. But if you intend to hurt my crew and my ship, you are done for.
Minerva.
Don't Minerva me. What do you want?
I just want to do right by you and by your crew. My crew. My family.
You walked towards my office, then turned around and walked away several times since Banu. What gives?
I wanted you to know why I'm on the chirp, how I lost my other post.
I'm listening.
I can't tell you everything. The records were sealed at the inquest, such as it was, but I'm sure R.A.V.E.N and Guyver could fill in the gaps.
Ugh, if you don't start giving me some data.
I'm from R.A.V.E.N Prime. I have a rage state. You've seen my skin? Like stone plates with fire between them?
I remember.
Well, it all expands and I... Never mind. Point is, I've been able to control it since my late boyhood. Except once. On board my previous ship, I found a child. She had escaped the cargo hold where others had been kept.
Had been?
Had been. They'd been delivered. I can't say more. I've been told there's an investigation, and you know me enough to know that I've done some hunting on my own. But in that moment on my ship, I lost all control, and I went on a rampage. She reminded me of my granddaughter, Belle, killed by a Baraxian raider. I was released, and no one wanted me after that.
What were you doing on Jemison? On Banu?
Some combination of hunting and drowning my sorrows.
Did you know the Mysterious was my ship?
I had no idea. It was a last-minute assignment, and I jumped at the chance. McQueen, I know you can't rush a groveling to water. Same as a crew to trust. But I know you, Chief Mate Weathers McQueen. You want to catch this criminal and get them off your ship. And no matter what happens now, you gave me hope and some sweet memories when I needed them.
I didn't tell them that I met you on Jemison. They asked if we'd work together, and I said no.
They didn't ask me about you, just about how I ended up on board. I didn't mention Jemison either.
Well, I've got to get back to work.
Door opening.
Thank you, sir. I'll keep all that in mind.
Door closing.
So saddle that rover and drift down the line. I am a cowboy of R.A.V.E.N Prime. No prairie, no fences, just a great galactic climb. Singing my tune so the suns realign. On R.A.V.E.N Prime where the twin suns shine low. My boots kick up moon dust wherever I go. Red rust horizons and a sky made of chrome. Been 1,000 light years since I last called home.
Now more than ever, the world is in crisis. Hospitals bombed, children facing starvation, families displaced. Now more than ever, we need to act. Doctors Without Borders is on the ground, providing medical care, delivering aid, saving lives. Now more than ever, our compassion matters. Now more than ever, our patients need us. Now more than ever, we need you. Donate today at doctorswithoutborders.org/themysteriouschirp.
Good morning, Detective.
Detective Chief Inspector Bridges. You're up early.
You know what they say, early bird catches the criminal. Could I have a hot Rongovian gunslinger with cream and eggs, with a few slices of Patagobi fruit?
Huh. That'll wake you up. Marv, give me a fire rider in a mug and 2 clucks in orbit. Yeah? Anything else?
How about some intel?
It's slow. I got a minute.
What was that about Sergeant Boorsha?
With One-Eyed Joe? Listen, I don't get involved with bad stuff. But if I can get some dehydrated ice cream or real Tang, I don't ask a lot of questions, so I know some people.
Here's a picture of the Vic. His name was Shakar Wazak. Seen him before?
I think so.
Morning, sunshine.
Yeah, maybe.
How you doing?
How about Hax?
Oh, I'm sure I have. He's hard to miss with that long cyborg arm that's about as long as he is tall.
Morning, Xavia. Morning, Detective Chief Inspector.
Hey, Lieutenant. Usual?
Yes, please, Xavia.
Marv! Get me a cling off in a cup. No clicks, please. For the lieutenant.
Nice scarf. Beautifully knitted.
Thank you. I have an update for you.
Yes?
You know I'm the beta fighter pilot for our chip ships, yes?
The handful of security ships flocking us?
Yes, well, one of them, our Delta pilot, is actually Green Ops. Undercover with us, does subtle surveil on leave and when we're at port.
And?
Turns out, our Vic was a part of the black market exotics trade. Flora and fauna. Was first mate for a fleet of trill ships aboard the Blue Diamond until he was caught. He was stripped of his rank and fleet. His choice was turn snitch or imprisonment on Hoth. He chose snitch, and after a show your worth period, he was offered a position on the Mysterious, again as first mate, for being a very good boy.
No other trouble?
Only with the farmers on Kathica and Wharf, the Water and Air Resources Foundation. It said one of his shipments brought the amber-eyed fang bug to Kathica, where it wiped out a year's harvest.
Wharf, huh? Ambassador Bartok's organization?
Yep. One more thing. I want to congratulate you and Boorsha.
Why's that?
Boorsha's been running Wazak. She was his handler.
I gotta go. Xavia, can I have my food to go?
Ah, sure thing. Marv! I need those... Okay. I see how it is. I'll do it myself. Here you go, Detective.
Thanks, Xavia. And thank Marv for me. Later, Lieutenant.
Door opening. Bon appetit.
Ever have one of those days where it feels like you already had a whole day and it's only morning?
Oh, yes. Especially lately.
Here you go, Lieutenant. And Marv made your dirty chai a double. What can I get you, McQueen?
I'll have whatever Canon is having, including the double dirty chai, if Marv doesn't mind.
For you, anything. You always make sure our food cargo doesn't sweat and doesn't freeze, and we appreciate it. Marv, give me another loot special. Oh, no, now stop right there. This is for McQueen. Yeah. Okay. It'll be right out.
Good morning, Nexia.
Nexia. Glad you could make it. Purser Sammy Love always arrives at the same time, which is in about 2 minutes.
We've crewed this ship together for a long time, McQueen. Before you were chief mate, if memory serves.
Don't remind me. Ugh, why do things get so complicated?
I've never seen you like this. What gives?
What gives? What gives for you? Wearing scarves and giving away tea cozies? I find it hard to believe the work is yours.
It's not. I'm trusting you. His name's Veek. He's just a kid. He's some kind of kinnet, not vermicious, although he does have a voracious appetite and terrifying table manners. He's very sweet. Likes making people gifts. I have him hidden aboard, and I just don't know what to do.
The kid is safe for now. Here's my story. I know Archer. We had an adventure together on my vacation, although we used different names. I feel like he's trustworthy, but I don't have facts that support that feeling. I just don't know what to do.
Learn what you can, but for what it's worth, you're an excellent judge of character.
Sam, you're early. What do you have?
I got this, Xavia.
Sammi, I got some new tea on Banu. I think you'll like it.
I got it. It's for McQueen.
I gotta go talk to Sammi. Take it easy, McQueen.
Here you go. Thank you, Xavia. It's already been a long day.
Lieutenant!
Sammi, I apologize you still don't have your office back. There's complications.
I did a background check on Wazak. He was supposed to be the number one.
Yeah. Don't tell me how you know. So, why was he in your office?
I know, right? All I have is paperwork. Was he killed in my office?
We think so. And R.A.V.E.N's files for the time period in question are corrupted.
Oh my gosh. I'm realizing what all that must mean. I'm hoping we can talk later. More privately, please.
Welcome, Hacks. I believe Marv has your orders ready.
Sounds good. Hacks, good morning. See you both later.
Good morning, Hacks. Would you like a seat?
No. I mean, yes, I would, but I have to take the food order back to the hall room for the group. But I'd rather have breakfast with you sometime. Or not.
I'd love to.
Here's your order. It's a lot. You sure you got this?
I can help.
I have modifications in my arm for multiple carrying points and to keep them warm.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll see you later.
I just remembered something. It was added after a baked thing, lots of cream.
Like this?
Yeah. 2, please. Sammi, could you help me with these? My cyber arm can do pretty much anything except keep all that whipped cream from getting ruined.
I'd love to. See you later, Nexia.
Sammi, have you ever heard of a frailing banjo? I'm not sure what it is, but I'm thinking about getting a new attachment for my arm, and it sounds kind of cool, right?
As a first-generation college student, I knew that going to Michigan Tech could change my life.
When I first came to Michigan Tech, I had no idea how far it would take me.
The moment I stepped foot on campus, I was welcomed with open arms and found a place where I belonged.
I made friends, studied hard, and had more than a few challenges along the way. But there was never a day that I didn't feel supported by the people around me.
Because of Tech, I'm ready for whatever comes next.
Because of Tech, I'm ready for whatever the future brings.
Visit mtu.edu/tomorrow.
Thrice the brinded cat hath mewed.
Thrice, and once the hedge pig whined.
Harpia cries, 'tis time, 'tis time. Round about the cauldron go, in the poisoned entrails throw. Double toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble.
I got it to work! Dadita! Your witches will have rooms! Dadita, can they fly through the trapeze around the zero-G? Don't get covered!
We've got company, Trifolium troop. Food's here.
By the pricking of my thumbs, something wicked this way comes.
Why do we need to rehearse now? It's so early.
I have the breakfasts. Guyver, I have an idea for that engine if you have a minute.
Oh, thank you, Hacks. We thought we would be here earlier, but it didn't quite work out that way. But I spent the extra time with Malku developing some practical effects for the show.
It was really quite extraordinary. A little bit of chemistry, a little bit of microtechnology, and presto, stage magic. I'm going to give you a run for your money, Jason.
Ooh, I can't wait to experience it. I might hire you two to make more for me if I like it. And Adita gives me a raise. But about my job. Oh, my sweet summer child. It's so cute that you think that. There's more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your philosophy.
No, that's the other depressing murders play.
I know that. You think I don't know that?
Back to the nifty astrosiphon we invented. Maybe we can go over that, Mr. Hacks, if you have time. I think I found a way for the stage blood to boil and froth.
That sounds interesting.
And my dehydrated water, Mr. Hacks. I think we can make modifications to make it behave like dry ice, but without the dangers, and longer. Perfect for the spooky ghost scenes and witchy scenes with the circus folks doing aerials.
Maybe Dedita should.
We actually created hypoallergenic microparticulates for the mist. Basically, they're like linked, group-mind drones and move as a swarm. And we designed the swarm movement to align with cloud patterns from any planet you choose.
Oh, look, I did design my own arm. It's kind of a thing I do for folks, but I'm not the boss. And these breakfasts are cooling, although I do have the heat regulator on in my Borg arm, but Dedita should really
Well, just plop them down. This will only take a minute.
Maybe it doesn't send tons.
Hugs, let me distribute the breakfasts while you work on this.
Thank you. There's a prop table right there near those cables.
Oh, I'll help put food out. Let's see here. People can just take out what they ordered and nothing else. Skip.
What? I was just looking. Whose sexy little breakfast treat is this with the whipped up cream and the lingonberries and wafer thin pastry layers?
That's Sammy's. Keep your mitts off. Please.
And I think the second one belongs to Hacks.
Ugh, fine. I'll ping Nexia and see if she'll bring me one.
Nexia? Well, she's on the schedule to do some sword fight choreo later today. Dedita and Junia will do the last fight of the play between Macbeth and Macduff on the high wire. It will be pretty amazing. I made some swords for that duel and the battle. Nothing too exciting, of course, just a thing I do. But you know that it is a delicate thing to make armaments that look lethal, or harmless. You know, we wouldn't want anybody getting hurt in this show.
I'd love to see them.
Oh, I'll start setting everything up. Go get a couple of swords, a container for your frothy blood, safety goggles. I'll be upstage left where those beams and cable coils are. That's my workstation.
Oh, Nexia? Nexia, hello? Hello, is this thing on? My comm's not working.
Oh, for the boo-boo's sake. Nexia. My goodness, Nexia. Those cream breakfast delights are good. Is that the recipe from your home world? Because I know you made them. You didn't? Well, then, girl, please keep working your mom magic, because these are divine. So good. We'd love it if you would bring all the rest of them when you come teach us how to hit people with pointy swords. Yes, of course, safely. Oh, thank you. You're such an ookie boo. Voila. Mission accomplished.
Malku, you didn't even taste one.
Oh, you say that like it matters. This is one of the reasons your sales never equal mine. I don't need to try it to believe in it.
Malku, I grabbed your breakfast. It's still flambeing. Could we go to Hax's workstation now?
Of course. Where's your breakfast, Quaison? I mean, that's terrific of you to carry out experiments, but you do need to eat, you know. Nice bag, by the way. Knit canvas.
Yes! It was hanging with my lab coat this morning. Oh, you're so nice, Malku. It's okay. I have my egg and cheese wrap in my pocket. It's like a panini press when I move my legs like this.
Yes. I'll take my breakfast while you grab the stage magic we created. And when we get to the workstation, let's just eat on our own and not share. Okay?
Ready for me.
Sammy, how well do you know Hax?
We've had a few meals together, walked and talked a lot in the halls. I went to hold his hand once, and he flinched. It was his augmented side. Another time, my headset got caught, along with my hair, when I was visiting his workshop and ducked under the stage tree. He had to use his augmented arm and hand to disentangle me because I'm so much taller. But it was so careful, so gentle. I can't believe he is a harmful person.
Not everyone is what they seem to be, or at least not entirely.
You know, Nexia said the same thing, except harsher.
Nexia?
Yes, and started asking me questions about his history and what planets he has been to, things like that, which I didn't know, of course.
Because you didn't want to know?
Because they are such intimate questions. I only want to know when we are that intimate. If we never are, I don't need to know.
Speaking of Nexia, I think it's weird that she's a sword maven, a publican, a singer, knows a lot about herbs and teas and herb teas, and I don't know, probably speaks 900 languages or something. It just feels like makeup.
You mean like a false self? A mask?
Like she is what she seems, but also not. Maybe kind of calculating.
What makes you say that?
Maybe it's that she feels the exact opposite of Skip in every single way. I mean, he is kind of an idiot, and he seems to be self-centered, but he's not, really. He actually just wants to get praise for doing a good job, I think, and is only now figuring out how to do that.
Had I but died an hour before this chance, I had lived a blessed time. For from this instant there is nothing serious in mortality. All is but toys. Renown and grace is dead. Fred! Sammi! I have just come from the, how do you say, lightning booth. Or is it lighting booth? Never mind, it doesn't matter. I heard you brought us the breakfasts.
I hope what you ordered is still here. Skip took a lot.
I will look.
Ambassador, what was that you were saying?
Oh, it is one of my favorite lines from the Scottish play we are doing. The main character is both speaking from the heart. He is sad because good King Duncan has been slain, and he is speaking to himself with the dawning realization that he has made a choice that has changed who he is forever. A good man and a good friend who became his friend's murderer. And speaking of murder, someone has put a paw in my Carpathian pancake jello and eaten half of it.
Oh my gosh.
Is something under the table? Is it possible this ship has a womp rat?
I see something. Ow!
How is your head? There is some ice in my drink. I can put on it.
No, I'm fine. I didn't hit hard. But whatever it was, got away.
There's something under here. I think it dropped it. It looks like a glove of some kind.
A glove for the Hacksman. Yes, Hacks Armand has an arm hand that would fit it like a glove. I made it funny there. I think the creature, or whatever it was, scurried off in that direction. Shall we take our break fasties to the workshop area?
Sounds good.
Ambassador Bartok, have you ever met someone called Chakar Wazak?
You know, that is a very interesting question. And one that someone else just asked me. Let me see.
Had I but died an hour before this chance, I had lived a blessed
on Banu
time.
that I was
from
asked,
this instant, there's nothing
or was it in the pub?
Immortality.
I do not remember myself.
And grace is dead.
Then they talk about the daggers a lot, you know? The killing of the king, the killing of the guards, then that later part with the, is this a dagger I see before me? What are you thinking, illusion-wise?
We only see the daggers and actual murdering like in the fight at the end, although lots of people have the witch's final pronouncement acted out. I think the mystical, unseen force of the dagger is part of its power and part of the way it haunts our main character.
You mean Macbeth?
Shh! One does not pronounce that name in the theater. Now, go outside immediately or sooner, spin around 3 times, spit over your left shoulder, knock on the door, and you will wait to be admitted back inside the theater.
It's a hollow room, not a theater. They practice survival missions in here and also host tea parties, I think.
Stop
quibbling, please. Here's the compromise. Jacelyn, Junior will do a modified appeasement after rehearsal. Junior, please do take the appeasement seriously, if only for Jacelyn's constitutional well-being.
Fine, I'll do it. I'm not good at whistling, though.
Fine. Regarding your question, Junia, I think that having a hint of daggers in the shadows and mist would be exciting. Ever more present, swirling around us as we circus our way through the main plot points.
What about blood? The word blood appears 21 times in the original text, and that's not including words referencing blood. Out damn spot, out I say, for example. The words dagger and daggers appear a total of only 13 times.
Excellent point, Raven.
I believe Quaison and Malku have created a frothing, broiling blood. I am not sure it will be useful.
Raven, have you seen it? Does it look like a frothy version of real blood? Like the person in Sammy's filing cabinet drawer?
Somewhat. I believe it looks very much like a human's blood, though.
You don't think... how would she know since she's from Quasar? I don't know Quaison at all. She seems nice.
But so does everyone on the ship. And one of us must be the murderer.
The only ones I truly trust are the two of you. Because I trust you with my life every single day. Literally. No offense, Raven.
None taken.
Raven, I formally but kindly request that you do not share this conversation with anyone. Not even the chief mate. Not Purser Semi-Love. Not even pillow talk with Guyver.
Consider it sealed.
Thank you.
I have a weird feeling. All over. In my hands, too.
By the pricking of my thumbs, something wicked this way comes.
Terrans, thanks for listening. This episode is sponsored by NASA physicist extraordinaire, Dr. Robert Forsyth, and an anonymous patron. Thank you. Learn more about The Mysterious Chirp on Instagram, YouTube, Patreon, and our website. And now, the credits. Sound effects designed by Tori Heyart and Finn O'Neill. Dialogue editing by Rainey Alexiev. Mixing by Gavin, Mackey, and John Deck. Music composition by Nick Trocea and Mason Bunn. Managed by Kalista Nevilles. Sound and music supervision by Christopher Plummer. The cast, in order of appearance: Jesika Cooney as R.A.V.E.N, Julienne Irons as DCI Ofelia Bridges, Rebecca Jensen Uesugi as Nexia Xyrel, Cindy Kay as Sergeant Boorsha, Sanya Simmons as Purser Sammy Love, Stephanie Johnson as Xavia Schledhammer, D. Alvis as Sindarin, Farah Heyart as Lonnie Guyver, Charles Coates as First Officer Levi Archer, Carmen Wilson as Chief Mate Weathers McQueen, Joey Steenhagen as Lieutenant Luke Cannon, John Gardner as Hax Armand, Emily Babin as Junia Michaels, Sean Scott as Jacelyn Mox, Connor Fleming as Dadita, Andrew Joseph Perez as Skip Tanner, Cheryl Holling as Quaison, Ty Bennett as Malku, Susan Cooper as Fred, J.G. Hertzler as Ambassador Bartok of WARF, the Water and Air Resources Foundation. Loop Group actors: Arthur Vandenberg, David Seidel, Zane Long, Kimber King, Christopher Plummer, Kalista Nevilles, Nick Trocea, Jaden Pallars, and Gavin Mackey.
If you like speculative mysteries, check out The Fourth Woman by Rosalind Tukolsky. It's even available in audio.
The Mysterious Chirp is a monthly science fiction podcast written by Holly Adams and the cast of The Mysterious Chirp, and produced by Shearwater Productions and Christopher Plummer at Michigan Tech University.